Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am MK Jabintaj. Today giving you the knowledge about execution and tracing of the C program for matrix multiplication for BE, CBCS, BTU, first or second sem students for the laboratory CPL. This is the part B program. Now let us go through first the program. First is header file here. This is the program. See here. This is the full program. First is header file stdio.h. Then main part of the program begins with the opening curly brace. Then integer type of variables we have taken here. Variables value are of integer type. Sum is equal to 0 here. Okay. Initial value of sum. Int integer type of first matrix, first of 10, 10, that is rows 10, columns 10 up to this program holds. Second matrix also, and the multiplication of the matrix also 10, 10. Okay. First we have to enter the number of rows and columns of the first matrix, and scanf functions reads it. And secondly, first we have to enter the elements of the first matrix, that is first matrix rows elements are indexed by C and columns by D. It starts, index value starts from 0 and ends up to lesser than value of rows, and up to less than value of rows we have to increment its value from 0. Okay, same here for columns. Then scanf function takes these values entered by us for matrix first elements. And secondly, this printf statements asks to enter the rows and columns for the second matrix, and it has given the name by as PQ, and the scanf function reads. Then if n is not equal to p, that is the rows of the first matrix are m, columns n, and rows of second matrix are p, column q, then p and n should be same numbers. If p and m are not same numbers, then matrix multiplication is not possible. Okay, for after entering the number of rows and columns of second matrix, we have entered already for first matrix. We have to check n is not equal to p or n is equal to p. If not equal to p, then matrix multiplication is not possible. If equal to p, we proceed for next to enter the elements of the second matrix. Okay, then if these are same, then proceed further, enter the elements for the second matrix. Then comes the multiplication matrix, that is the third matrix, resultant matrix. It holds the values columns of p cross column rows of first matrix into columns of second matrix. P cross Q is the order of resultant matrix, so we have taken here P and Q, which indicates the indexes of the elements of resultant matrix. Then this scanf matrix here C, Q. C is less than M, that is C is the index of rows of first matrix. D is the index of columns. This is the for statements for resultant matrix. Here for k is equal to 0, k is lesser than p, k plus plus appears. K value is the if we have taken first matrix of 2 cross 2, second matrix of 2 cross 2, then k value is equal to 2. And if the first matrix is 3 cross 3 and second matrix is 3 cross 2, then we have to multiply the numbers rows into columns. So then rows values becomes 3 and columns values becomes 2 here. That is, if first matrix is of order 3 cross 3 and second matrix is of order 3 cross 2, then the resultant matrix will be 3 cross 2. But for multiplication to rows to column, we need 3 elements of rows and 3 elements of next matrix. So for that purpose, we have to take highest value to the k. Okay, in the case of 3 cross 3 matrix first matrix, 3 cross 2 matrix second matrix, k value is 3. While tracing, I will show you in the detail. If the first matrix is 2 cross 2, second matrix is 2 cross 2, then k value is also 2 here. Okay, either rows or columns it takes. Okay, then initially the sum value is 0 here. In the declaration part we have declared, then sum is equal to sum plus the matrix. Okay, then sum is equal to 0. We get sum, which is the multiplication matrix. Okay, then after printing the multiplication matrix, return 0. Program stops here. Okay, now let us see the tracing here. Tracing of matrix multiplication. First we have to enter the number of rows and columns of the first matrix. We have entered here 3 cross 3, that is m into q. Rows into columns. Sorry, m into n. M into n, that is rows into columns. Rows are 3 and columns are 3 here. Then enter the elements of the first matrix. Okay. C indicates the index values of rows. D indicates the index values of columns. Then index value starts from 0, that is we have taken here 3, so it becomes 0, 1, 2. And here also 0, 1, 2 column elements indexes. Okay, then we have to enter the elements of the first matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we have entered. Then enter the number of rows and columns of the second matrix. We have taken here 3 cross 2. That is rows are 3 and columns are 2. Then number of rows of matrix is equal to number of columns of matrix 2. That is number of rows of matrix 1 is equal to number of rows of columns of matrix 2. Okay, here it is equal 3 3 here. See here 3 cross 3 means 3 here, 3 here. Okay, these are equal, so matrix multiplication is possible. Then enter the elements of the second matrix. Here indexes same C and D for rows and columns respectively. Here also elements vary from elements of the rows vary 0, 1, and here columns 0, 1, 2. Sorry, number of rows vary from 0, 1, 2 and columns 0, 1. Okay. Then come to the multiplication part here. Then if M cross N is the first matrix, then P cross Q is the second matrix, then multiplicative matrix becomes M cross Q. Okay. K here, as I told, see here. Here number of rows are 3, number of columns are 3. But here we have in the second matrix number of rows 3, number of columns 2. Then for multiplication here we go like this, rows into columns. So for that purpose we need 3 elements to be multiplied with 3 elements of matrix 1, that is 3 elements of matrix 2 is should be multiplied with 3 rows of the matrix 1. Okay, for that purpose we have the matrix, first matrix of the order 3 cross 3 and second matrix of the order 3 cross 2. Then K should appear to show the number of elements as 3. For that purpose we have taken K value as 1, 2, 3. Okay, if 2 cross 2, then both the matrix are 2 cross of order 2 cross 2, then K value should used as 2, that is 0, 1, starting from 0, 1 if 2 cross 2. If 3 cross 3 and 3 cross 2, then it K's value will be 3. Okay, so we have taken K here. Okay, then sum, total final value is equal to sum, that is initialized to 0. We are 0 plus first matrix multiplied with the second matrix, then resultant matrix is equal to sum. Sum is equal to 0 here. Okay, the product of matrix has order M cross Q. Okay, let here, this is the first matrix, this is the second matrix. Then we have multiplied the elements, rows into columns, corresponding elements of the matrix here added. This is the resultant matrix. Okay, 3 cross 2. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you. This is the program for matrix multiplication. First I have double clicked on Dev C++ software and opened a file and named it as G and saved as g.c and typed this program. Now let us check. Execute, compile and run. As used in tracing, give same. This is the result.